Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 2023 Business Showers Honoree announcement. My name is Danya Williams, and you are joining us live for the Business Shower Reveal. I hope you enjoy the show. All right. So I want to again welcome you to the show. But before we get started, I want to bring on some special guests. Again, I'm Danya Williams. I'm the founder and the executive director. But what is an honoree reveal without the team that helps support and push these honorees into where they are today over the past 12 and 14 weeks? So before we get started and before we start talking, I'm going to bring in some of our business coaches. I'm going to bring to the stage with me right now Nikki Bud, Erica, Sadie, and Rodney. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hey, Nanya.
How are y'all feeling tonight?
Excited.
We're good.
Very good. Very good. Awesome. Let's
Yes.
go.
So I know our finalists are behind scenes somewhere freaking out, right? They are probably, I don't know, some of them might have drinks, some of them might have tea, some of them might not want to watch until it's over and just want to know what the outcome is. Like, you just never know what is going on in their head. But I want to talk to you guys for a minute because I know everyone is joining to hear and see this reveal, but I want to talk to you guys for a little bit because it has been a journey. Right? It's been a journey. So before I get started, I want to talk to you all to tell us a little bit about the journey. Tell us what has been going on, what has been happening, and we'll kick it off with Rodney, and then Nikki, Sadie, Erica. Tell us what's been going on behind the scenes over the past 12 to 14 weeks.
Well, as usual, this is something that we go through yearly for our annual event, and we get the candidates, or I should say the finalists, and we just put them through that boot camp. We get them ready, we get them geared up for their training. They come in, they have one mind frame that they think they actually, well, a lot of them think they know everything, and then, it just flips on them once that first and second week go through. They be like, wait a minute, this isn't what we expected, and we see the growth every time we watch their, even during the training, just, the things they learn and the things they're going through, their homework and everything. And they just show the consistency and the growth, and everything is so fun, exciting. And it's also, it's a little stressing, of course, but that comes with the territory. If you ain't putting the work in, then you ain't doing it right. So, we love to see the ones that actually put the work in and they get to this point.
Awesome. Nikki?
Absolutely. I'll echo everything that Rodney just said. It's been a lot of hard work, dedication, and transformation for everyone in the cohort.
I agree with the rest of the coaches, Danya. I know my kids are anxiously sitting by somewhere waiting to see who won a business shower. They put in the hard work, they pitched, they did great, they did their business plan. However this goes down, they're going to walk away with a business plan and more knowledge than they had, and with a network of people that can help them sustain as they go forth in life with their business. Congratulations, everybody.
Yes. So Erica works behind the scenes. She assists us in the program. She is my executive assistant, and a lot of the work that goes on behind the scenes that a lot of you don't get to see is Erica making it happen. So Erica, what do you want to say, or what do you want to add to
Absolutely. Hey guys, I'm so excited for everybody. Just to be behind the scenes and know all the happenings, the ins and outs, getting everything prepared for the ultimate business shower event has been so exciting. But now it's like, everybody's on the edge of their seat, including us. So I'm excited to see the finalists tonight.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I just want to say, as all of the other coaches said, congratulations, you all. I know you're watching. I know you are excited. I know you have waited for this moment. And so we just appreciate your dedication. We appreciate your support. We appreciate you entrusting us with your most precious thing, your baby, right? Your vision. That thing that you has been being stirred up inside of you to birth, to give to the world, to help someone else. So thank you and congratulations. If you made it to this point in the program, yeah, let's hit a round of applause in the chat. Give yourselves a round of applause for all of the work that you have done to get to this point. I want to see it. Let's see it in the chat. Blow up the chat. Blow up the chat. I want to see your round of applause virtually, of course. All right, I see him coming in. Congrats, everyone. I see it. Thank you all for your patience, expertise. So I see our finalists are on tonight. They are ready. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I see the round of applause. Nice. I love it. So I need you guys to do one more thing for me. Before we get started and talking. I need everyone to like this video. I need you to share this video and make sure you subscribe to our page and turn on your notifications so that way anytime we make announcements or anytime we have information to share and give to you, that you are notified immediately. So if you haven't, take a moment to like this, comment, share, tag someone, tell them to come join us for the Honoree Reveal. We want to make sure these businesses get the maximum exposure. So right now, I think I'm showing 29 people on here. If 29 people shared this, we imagine the reach that we'll get to get the visibility on these businesses. They've worked hard and they deserve it. So this is their first, this is the pre-launch. This is the pre-party, right? The pre-party, we want to make sure that everyone is on here. So like, comment, share, and subscribe to ensure that these businesses get the visibility they need. All right, so let's get started. So before we do what everyone has come here to see, which is our Honoree Reveal and who made it, I want to take a moment and talk about talk about the process, right? So before you get to this point today, a lot of people don't understand or know the work that goes behind winning a business shower. You hear, a business shower, and you're like, hey, I want a business shower. You think baby shower, bridal shower, all of those things. But you're like, hey, I could get some resources. I could get some free stuff for my business, right? Let's keep it real. If that's what you thought when you signed up, if you've ever been through our program or you're currently in our program, you probably thought, oh my God, I'll do this little training. I'm going to get some free resources and it's going to be all good. Give me yeah, that was me in the chat. If that was you, put yeah, that was me in the chat. I did it. If you thought I'm about to do this little training, because that's how we do. I'm about to do this little training. I'm about to give you some free stuff, girl. They're giving out free stuff over here for businesses. How many of y'all? I need to just see. The transparency, because the votes are in, so y'all can tell the truth now. Just say that's me. Say, let's see. That was me. That was okay. Good. Thank you, Alexia. Thank you, Alexia. Thank you, Linda. Thank you.
Right.
Awesome. Because a lot of people come through our program, and that is the thought, right? If you haven't done the Brittany Anderson. See, everyone, I know how it goes, y'all. Y'all see all of these free resources. I'm not even mad at you because I want free stuff for our business as well. So, but what happens is a transformation takes place. So over the 12 weeks, you have to apply to our program and you are interviewed. You're screened against our program criteria. You go through a panel interview with some of our panelists or our screening team. And then the top businesses are selected to receive a business shower. So this year, we selected 40 businesses to take part in our program. All of them did not even make it the first week in the program. Right? You had a couple of them like the first week be like, this not it, this is not me, can't do it. So before we even got started, we lost about maybe 5 businesses, and we were down to 35 businesses. So the 35 businesses, they hung in there. And they said, you know what? I could do this. I'm about to roll up my sleeves and I'm about to make it happen. So this is where we landed. All of these businesses that you see on your screen right now, these are the businesses that stayed past that first week. And we landed with these businesses that were competing for a business shower program. So over the last 12 weeks, they had to learn how to write a fund-ready business plan. And this was a training that consisted of your foundational things like mission statement and who you serve, what you do, why you do it, and who are you trying to reach, right? All of those things, all the way to the vision, right? A lot of times we go in as business owners and we have this big dream, we have this big goal, but we have no plan, no way to reach it. It's like, I don't know, you like waking up from a dream, and now it's like, how do I get there? I saw this beautiful place in my dream. I have all of these big aspirations, but now how do I get there? And as new businesses, we never think about the how we're going to get there. We just think about the money that we're going to get or the people whose lives we're going to touch, and we just go head first. But unfortunately, that is why so many small businesses fail. That is why they fail, because they don't think about the plan. So these business owners were forced to think about the plan in order to ensure that their business models and their businesses were sustainable, they were scalable, and that they were ready to launch and implement and grow. And boy, were they in for a treat. Coaches, what was that like? Tell us about the beginning. What was that like in the beginning for some of these business owners when they came in, the smiley faces and all of these things? And then I'll ask you about what did that middle feel like, and then we'll talk about the end of the journey.
For me, Danya, when the kids came in, my youthpreneurs, they came in strong. They came out that corner swinging, showing up to class and getting their homework in, wanting that feedback, applying what they heard. And it was when you got to the part where they thought they knew things, like niching down, getting that target audience that they need for their business. That's where we start having some struggle there, but they persevered and pushed through.
Yep. I agree. But they all, like I said at the beginning, they all came in. They had their mindset that, oh, this is gonna be a breeze. I got this. And a couple of them already had, I got my business plan, or I got my mission statement, I got my vision statement, I got this, I got that. I'm gonna get this. And then you see them first few weeks. It's like, matter of fact, the first training, they was like, wait a minute, this is not what we expected. Like you could see the faces change. Like, nah, it's not gonna be a cat breeze right here. This is gonna be some true work that we're gonna have to put in. So you gotta look at it that when we was looking at them and seeing how we just could see their faces when they was like, yeah, I got this, and we was like, nah, it's not what you expect. And it was a blessing, and to be a part of seeing the growth from that point and on in the middle, as we'll talk about.
Awesome. Nikki, did you want to add anything?
I think the difference in watching them from the orientation night just until the second week of actual coursework, we started going through the content and their faces were just like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? I'm actually going to have to put some effort into this. It's not everything like I had it before. So it was definitely a lot of work for them, and a lot of them having to come out of what they thought they knew.
So it's interesting. I hear a lot of the coaches, I hear all of you talking about what they thought they had. Those memes on Facebook, what I ordered, what I got. Like, that's kind of what it feels like with the businesses. This is what I thought I signed up for. This is what I got. So Erica, from behind the scenes and coming in and looking at all of this and just seeing this unfold, what were some of your thoughts? Because I see like one of our honorees right here, they said the target market had me in a chokehold in almost 12 weeks. That is so true. But from behind the scenes and just kind of seeing and being a part of even the planning of the business shower, what were some of your thoughts surrounding these businesses coming in and some of the emails you were seeing coming over to us?
I think a lot of people weren't expecting it to be what it has been, right? Like they were like, "Oh, I got this in the bag," you know? And so just to see like the excitement, the fear, the stress, the panic, the "Oh my God, I didn't submit this." It's a lot, and so just getting excited with them, but then also being like, see, you got excited too quick, and just being steadfast, right? Like helping them unlock stuff when they were locked out, or I don't remember when my appointment was scheduled, and those things that just can naturally happen when you're going through a program. It was just really exciting to see.
So the number one thing, and we often joke about this, is that and I saw some of the finalists put it that the target audience and niching down had them in a chokehold. I think we lost half of the class at that point. Like I think, mentally they were ready. If they could have found where I lived in Charlotte, y'all, they would have came for me. Like what do you mean that my service is not for everyone? So it was really, really funny. Tell me a little bit. I know we talked about this in one of our previous showdowns, but tell me, Nikki, what was that experience like in the class? What happened? Because, we went through mission statement, and most times they were like, oh, you know what? I'm going to chew this up. Because there was a formula, right? That was very concrete when you talk about who you are, what you do, who you serve, and why you do it, right? Those are the 4 pieces of that mission statement. And your vision statement is easy because it's really how big can you dream? Where do you want to see? What do you want to see at the end of this? But that target audience, right? Every business has an audience that it speaks to, whether we realize it or not. So what happened? Give us a little bit more details, background information about what happened in the class. People checked out, what happened?
It was, I would love to say that it was a rough week, but it wasn't just a rough week. It was a rough 8 weeks, 9 weeks to some, just having to really dig into their brains about, okay, well, who is your ideal person? Oh, well, it's everyone. No, like, what do you love doing the most in your business to generate, revenue? And then finally just being able to get them to finally focus. But once they had that aha moment, and I had a couple of one-on-ones with, my participants, that I could see the aha moment in their eyes. And even during class, just once we explained it to them, they were like, oh, okay, that makes more sense.
So, Erica, I know you have a lot of marketing and background experience. Tell us, how important is that as niching down? Why is that so important for a small business owner to be able to niche down and really truly identify your target market?
Absolutely, because think about it, there's a lot of people in any industry, right? And so if you don't really hone in on your messaging and speak directly to your customers and make them feel a part of the conversation, they'll never come. Like they can love you, you can have the best product in the world, but if no one knows who you are, it'll never sell.
Yes. So, and I see one of our parents in the youth, the youth didn't get a pass. They had to put in work just as well. They did not get a pass. They did not get a pass. That is absolutely correct. And so one of the things, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You have to be able to identify who you're speaking to. Everyone, one of the things, our biggest messages throughout the program is that we're in business to meet a need, right? And a lot of times we start businesses because of our own needs or because of what we experience and what we have gone through and different things. And so it's a little bit different when you're like, okay, I understand because I went through this. I understand because I needed, because I was. And that's a really, really great place to start. That's how some of the most best businesses evolve. That is where we get some of the most innovative business ideals and all of those things. However, you are still meeting a need. So if you put yourself kind of where you were in that time frame and really start to think about what did you need? What were you going through in that moment? You know, it makes a difference. And when you think about that, you're not speaking to everybody, right? You're speaking to that moment. If you, for me, I need my hair done, right? If I need my hair done in that moment and you're speaking, you have a product to help me, or you're a hairstylist and I'm looking for braids. You're speaking to that client. You're speaking to the pain that I'm experiencing in that moment of needing my hair done, and more specifically, wanting braids, right? So understanding that you're a hairstylist who focus specifically on braids, box braids, what do you call these things? Feed-ins, wherever it is, so that when your client sees you, they understand, oh, they're talking to me, right? When you're calling your client, they're answering. And that makes the difference between the bag chasing you versus you trying to chase the bag. You understand? So a lot of our business owners, they felt like we were trying to take away their ability to serve. Rodney, can you kind of talk through what were some of those conversations with you in terms of feeling like, hey, you know what? I do, especially for we heard it a lot in the industry, in specific industries. So talk about what some of those conversations sounded like and felt like. Uh-oh, Rodney, we can't hear you. You're on mute.
My apologies, muted. I was saying that, you know, all the businesses had to understand that even though you want to sell to anybody, you have a specific niche that you're trying to get to a specific target audience. And they just had a blind spot that they just was tunnel vision on. I can sell to anybody. But even though you sell to anybody, you have outliers. And we were trying to get that in their head that you always gonna have outliers for certain businesses, and they just wasn't getting it. It's like, I can sell fruit. My main focus is selling fruit. I don't have vegetables. I'm just selling fruit. So it's like, but I can sell anything. Well, if somebody just looking for some vegetables, they're going to go to somebody specific of vegetables. Just like if you're selling fruit, they go specifically come to you for fruit. So even though you can sell to anybody, who are you mainly selling to? And it just wouldn't come through their head. They just want to get it out of their head. I can sell to anybody. I can sell to anybody. And it's like, once, like you said, it's like once they got through their head, it helped break it down to everything else that followed behind that. It's like, it's a reason why we're telling you this. It's a reason why we tell you to find your target audience. It's a reason why we're telling you that this is not going to actually take money out of your pocket. It's going to be able to actually narrow down to who you looking for. Because if you try to actually serve and try to actually put your business out there to market to everybody, you're going to lose yourself. And a lot of them finally got it. Some of them, and like a lot of the actual finalists said, you know, they seemed like half the class dropped off after that one summer part. It's like they just couldn't humble themselves to understand that actually we're giving you knowledge of what you're trying to, where you're trying to get to, and you don't want to listen. To put it plain and simple, you just don't want to listen.
I don't want to say that they didn't want to listen, right? You know, it's a challenge for a small business owner when you start off and you have so many different people wanting to buy your products and your services. And so it is a challenge, and it is a discovery process, right? Some of our businesses are in different stages, and some of our businesses, they have never launched. They have never started business. They have these dreams and these aspirations. Some of our businesses, they have done a lot on their own, and they have extensive information and knowledge that they bring to the table, and they understand things at a different level. And so you have all of these different variations of where people are in business. However, as you begin to dive deeper into the planning of your business, I think what happens is you begin to see that how things align. Like, gosh, I can't really do a budget if I'm trying to serve everyone, right? Or I can't really develop an effective marketing strategy because, goodness, I'm trying to serve A through Z, right? And so it all comes together. And so I appreciated the discovery process. I thought it was hilarious. I did think, I'm like, okay, well, maybe week 2, week 3, week 4, maybe week 5. However, I was so excited to see how the businesses evolve and the discovery process of what they went through to get to the point of really, really honing in on who they serve and what the products and the services that they're offering. And to their credit, they stuck it out. It is not easy. It is not easy to do what you all have done. And to sit in a training program, to go through 12 weeks, to learn material every single week. You're learning a different piece of material. And not only learning it, but then having to apply that information. So I give huge congratulations. So we got over the hurdle, right? We went past the hurdle of my business is for everyone. We went past the hurdle of, oh my God, like I can't get to the next stage. And then what happened, Miss Sadie, around midway through the program? What did you see when we started getting to a lot of the marketing things and the marketing strategies?
Mm-hmm.
I started seeing a whole lot more research where we went off knowledge of what we see with other businesses and how they do things. But when we're talking about your business, it takes a little bit more work and research to look that up. I saw entrepreneurs digging in and actually looking more, reading more, coming back and saying, this is what I found, and telling me what they found. It was exciting to see. And I had one of my entrepreneurs say, what this has caused me to do is just buckle down and just start really writing things out and getting really just serious about it. They wanted it, and they want their business to be successful. They want that big name. They want people to come and come serve at their business. So that's what I saw. I saw a lot of research. I saw a lot of mindset just switch, and it's like it's on. Oh yeah, because they had everything from coming from the first couple of weeks, and they had the support of the coaches. They had access to one-on-ones, and it was really going deep, like saturating their minds. Like, oh, okay, I can do this, and hey, it was a wow factor. Like, okay, I'm ready. What's next?
Absolutely. So you work with our youth. You were our youth coach. So you didn't get a chance to see the adult side. So I'm going to start a little trouble here. I'm going to start just a little bit of trouble now. I know my coaches, and I know somebody in particular is very competitive with the coaches, but we're not going to say anything, but they're the only male on here, but we're not going to call no names about who I'm talking about. But Miss Sadie, who I know you had some amazing youth. We kept our youth group small, right? And we wanted to make sure that we gave them that focus and dedicated attention. And so we kept a very, very small group of youth this time. And unlike last year, our youth had to really compete for this thing. Mm-hmm. And I feel like there was some youth that could have really been in the adult program. What did you think? How did you feel?
I didn't want to say nothing. But my youth, those youth entrepreneurs, they can give some of the adults a run for their money. They could have sat in on class and been able to offer some really good advice, feedback. I'm talking smart. I wish I could tell you guys about one of my youth where people were just like, hey, so how do I get in touch with you? I'm looking to invest. They're that smart. And it's been amazing. I believe any of my youth could have sat in your class, in the adult class, and done great and gave some of those adults a run for their money.
So we had some, what I heard you saying was we had some amazing boss youth CEOs, and I was super, super, super impressed. And I just got the privilege to dibble and dabble between both. So, but so Nikki, I know we talked about the marketing, we talked about midway through, and then we lost some more people because some people still were stuck on that it was they could serve everyone. Some people were like, oh my God, they realized midpoint that, you know what? I need to start over. I need to start from the beginning. And honestly, the ones that did that, I was like, yes, yes. I was screaming, yes, screaming and shouting for joy, because that's a coach dream, because that to me is a sign that you're getting it, right? You're getting it when you say, let me start from the drawing board, because 1+1 is not equaling 2. And so they got through that transition. We lost a couple more people that it was just too hard. It was just too hard. The curriculum, the information, they couldn't keep up. And then what happened? We started seeing a huge transformation. Nikki, can you tell us what that transformation looked like and felt like? What were some of the conversations?
So I think the biggest transformation started when we released the business plan outline. Everyone thought of a business plan as something big and scary and that they didn't know how to do it, but the way that we were able to put it out to them and they were able to start looking at that even before they were turning it in, and just giving them the comprehensive way to put everything together, that everything started making sense to them as to why we went through all of that. So they were starting to not just build the foundation, but finally starting to go above ground with their business. So I think that's where I saw the biggest transformation.
Yeah. And talk to me about that bond. We saw when that happened towards close to the end, we saw a bond. Typically our cohorts, they come together and they bond a lot sooner than we've seen with this class. But once a lot of them were like, you know what? We're all in this together. I always say that as business owners, and I'm guilty, I did it. We go into business and we're the boss. We're the CEOs, right? Fix myself up. I got this, and we have it all together. We have it all together. We know all the answers. We're a business owner. So you're not telling me nothing, right? However, there was a level of transparency. There was a level of vulnerability. There was a level of openness. They all of a sudden realized that we're all in this thing together, right? We're all in this thing together. And you know what? You might have a little bit of knowledge over here, and I got a little bit of knowledge over here. And you know what? So-and-so have a little bit of knowledge over here. Let's get together. We're a family. We are all business owners. We work side by side. And you know what? As your business launch in whatever time frame that is, even we as an organization, we become your running mate. We become your peer. We become connected at the hip, side by side as business owners. And all of us work together to collectively help and support and build each other. And that's really what it's about, right? And so we saw that transformation. We saw the bonding. We saw the connectedness. And we saw this new family being formed. Ronnie, tell us about what that looked like and what that felt like.
I think it started when, even though, of course, this is a competition, I think they started to realize that they're only fighting against themselves, not the other people, because no matter what, they got to still put in the time, they got to still put in the homework, they got to still put in the actual training and get what needs to be done. And at the end of the day, they got to do what they need to do in order to be able to be at that finish line, to have an opportunity to be one of the finalists. And once that clicked in their head, they started noticing that even like throughout life and throughout everything in business, you can have more than one. That's why McDonald's is always across the street from Burger King, even though they sell the same burger. It don't matter. If we got the same business, it's enough to go around. You are not my competition. You are really up here, and you can scratch my back, support me. I can scratch your back and support you. And once that started to form, they just took off, and the actual camaraderie between each other was just excellent. Like, you could see the support no matter what it was. You could see when somebody was struggling, they actually was able to help them, lift them up, and help them get through a day that maybe they just had a bad week. And you could see that over and over. And that's what we love to see. We love to see them support each other. We love to see them come together and actually be there for each other. And that's part of what this is all about.
Well said. So Erica, tell us, just being on the back end side of it and understanding business and community and support, because I know a lot of times when I can't, you represent me in the community. How important and critical is networking for a small business owner?
Oh my God, showing up is everything. You'll be surprised, like just even in my personal and professional life, right? People recognize me because I work with Danya. Just like when I'm not with her and I'm with other people, people are like, "Weren't you at that such and such event?" So really getting connected. And so when she asks, people to come and support and show up, it's not just because it's something else to do. Like it's a wholehearted thing. Like people know you by who you associate with, right? So it's really, really important going out there, going to events, getting connected, and just being in the room. Because even if that room has none of your customers in it, people begin to know who you are. So, for example, a few of the people in the program this time showed up at networking events. They got to meet me in person, but if they hadn't showed up, they wouldn't have got to know me. So I think it's really important that we show up and that we support each other, because it's definitely not a competition outside of the competition. We're all in together.
Yes, we are. Yes, you said that. It's not a competition outside of the competition, right? We all are trying to get a business shower. However, but the most powerful thing already happened, right? The most impactful and the most powerful thing has already happened. You've already been connected with 39 other business owners who can now be a resource. You did what so many business owners, more than 50% of the business owners, fail to do. You wrote a business plan. You begin to prepare for your business, and you have a network of people around you. Not only that, you're getting ready to be put on a platform in front of an audience to build your network times however many people are going to be there. So aside from all of the fabulous things that you're going to get and you have gotten from this experience, I want all of you to know that are watching, the most powerful thing that could have happened to you as a business owner, you have already been gifted it. And that is the power of your network. We cannot give you anything of value that is more powerful than the relationships that you build and the networks that you create and the communities that you surround yourself in as a small business owner. What you all did and how you all connected is going to propel you when you run out of money. The relationships that you establish with the Business Showers organization, the relationships that you establish with yourself when you get confused or stuck, or when it may be one person over you, that relationship is going to propel you forward. And I know I am not the what is the word I'm looking for? I might be in the minority in terms of CEOs who will tell you this, but your relationships is more powerful than your money. Okay. So I want you all to remember that. If I could leave you with anything, the power of what you did in this program and the networking that you will do, or you will continue to do past this program, will propel you a lot further than any monetary value that you will ever be able to get. Okay. So before we get ready to do what everyone has come and is waiting for, I want you all to tell everyone how they too, if you're watching and you're listening to the funny stories and our coaches saying how, hard it was for some people to overcome it. And I want Erica to tell us a little bit about, Sadie, tell us a little bit about the Business Shower organization and tell people how they can be a part of the program.
So everybody, for those who don't know, you can go to businessshowers.org and fill out to be a part of Business Shower. If you have a business or a business idea, go out there and fill out for it and be put on our waiting list for 2024. Not only that, but those who have been in the showers and have partaken of the services, you see how great the program is. You see what it can do for you. Come back and volunteer. Pay it forward, as my CEO always say. Danya, boss CEO, best boss in the world. She always say, pay it forward. Don't forget about and leave everybody else behind as you are making it. Remember the other ones and come back and pull them up. Volunteer in any way that you can. We do have that available on the site. You can fill out for to be a part of the volunteer program, the committee. We have also made some other positions, careers out there available. Check us out. And that was Business Shower. I think we have it down here, www.businessshowers.org.
Absolutely, absolutely. So what I will say is I want to, before we do this big announcement, this big honoree reveal that everyone is waiting for. Ooh, I love making you guys wait. No. I want to talk to you a little bit about the event, because what have they been working so hard for? We talked about them coming in. We talked about the process. We talked about the journey, which, by the way, is our theme for this year. Our theme for our premier event is the journey, the ultimate business shower and networking event. Somebody put it in the chat. Where's it gonna be, guys? Shout it out, coaches.
July 23rd, Omni Hotel.
Omni Hotel.
Wait, what
I'm
day,
sorry.
Rodney?
I'm sorry. July 22nd.
Now you
July 22nd at the Omni
22nd,
Hotel.
Omni Hotel, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Lord, I
1
almost had to
p.m.
stop the whole live because Rodney's the wrong date. They're gonna show up a day late and $1 short.
I know. It made me say 23rd. I have no clue. The 22nd, Omni Hotel. July 22nd.
Thank you. July
Uptown
22nd at the Omni Hotel, Uptown Charlotte. You can get your early bird tickets. Go to our website, businessshowers.org, and click on Get Your Tickets. It is an early bird special to July. What day, Erica?
It's till July 21st.
No, the early bird special.
Oh, they only have until the 14th, and that's over. July 14th.
So go on our website.
I'm not the only one giving it.
Look, you see, they
are coming at me. I know.
Listen, if you
I
didn't
corrected
catch,
myself.
you just love and appreciate Rodney, right? You just love and appreciate.
Hey, I
You're gonna have everybody coming the next day, like, what? And we're gonna be looking around like, where's all
I'll be there for y'all.
So yes, it will be July 22nd at the Omni Hotel. It's going to be a beautiful event. We are so excited to be at the Omni this year. You have he wants to out us, they said.
I love y'all. The link is on the website at the top. Get your early bird tickets. Stop coming for me.
They said, don't be trying to confuse them. You trying to not have them ready and there. So yes, if you
Linda.
so they're still talking in the chat. So yes, the website is Business Showers. It is scrolling in the pink at the bottom of your screen, businessshowers.org. It is also posted on the screen. So make sure you get your early bird tickets. Tickets are going up to $87 after that time frame. So get your tickets. It is limited seating. And you want to be in the house. This is not only for the businesses to celebrate, but still the most powerful form of getting business referrals is still face-to-face networking. So you want to make sure that you are in the building. You are going to be connected with people who are business owners, who are investors, who are corporations. These are the people that have resources to help you. If you're a small business owner and you desire to get resources, you want to know who you need to connect to in your city, then you need to come out to this event and be connected. The power is in the room. So come out, make sure you get your tickets. There's going to be live music. There's going to be jazz. We got our saxophonist, Jonathan Rose, coming back out to grace us with his presence for the third year. We have Lauren Ansley, who is going to be emceeing. Shout out to Centene, ADP, some of our sponsors for this year. And Sharon View Credit Union, shout out to them for sponsoring the event this year. We so appreciate and love our sponsors. The city of Charlotte, constant support and partner and sponsor this year. So make sure you're in the room. Tell your friend, grab that business owner. Y'all don't be stingy with the information now. That's I know right. How we get. We get the information. Like, I ain't telling nobody. I ain't giving it to nobody. Don't do that, y'all. Y'all share the love, okay? Bring someone out and make sure that they get to experience the journey. Everyone in one room together. So y'all ready? Y'all ready?
I think they're ready. They might be ready.
Let's do it.
No, let's just do it tomorrow. We'll wait another day.
Yeah, another day.
Just remember, everybody, that we couldn't give everybody a business shower.
Don't start apologizing, Miss Sadie.
You all did great.
We are so proud of everyone.
Y'all are my favorites. Everyone is my favorite.
You all are winners. You all did great. You all did good. You all got to this point. Give yourselves kudos and the utmost respect because you did it. You walked through the fire and you came out on the other side. Like she said, we can't give them all business showers, but just know that since you got to this point, you are already winners regardless.
Love it. Well said, Rodney. Love it.
Yes, Krishana, we're gonna get with you. We need desserts. We
need
So shout out to our business owners. So let me just shout out our business owners. We have some phenomenal business owners, and I put a slide up there to show some of the businesses in our program. But I want to shout out the businesses because I'm telling y'all, we have some boss CEOs. I feel honored to have been a part of their journey, and I just cannot wait. I'm like, ooh, I know such and such. Wait till these businesses roll out. You know, remember, you were in the business shower program. Okay, I know y'all about to get big. I know y'all about to be hitting 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 figures. Just remember pay it forward. We just want you to come back and say, hey, I was in business showers. That's it. You could keep the coins. Just come back and pay it forward because I know these business owners are going to do some amazing things. So first up as our finalists, we have Brittany Ellington. Woo! Give Brittany a shout out. Shout her out in the chat, guys, as I'm going through the names.
Let's go.
So shout her out in the chat. We have Brittany Ellington. We have Ruby Durham. We have Tony Kelsey. We have Brittany Anderson. We have Angela Scales, Judith Belton, Dr. Judith Belton. Sorry about that. We have Rebecca Keith, Dominique Jackson, Sharon Thompson. We have Alexua McDougall. We have Sharika Telfer. We have Takia Williams, Karen Smith, Krishana Oxner, Milagros. I'm not even going to do your last name, Milagros. We have Sharon Watkins. We have Linda. We have Zena Bennett. So those are our 18 finalists that are competing for a business shower. So shout them out in the chat. Shout them out in the chat. I love these businesses. We have nonprofits. We have inventors. We have the culinary industry, the cooking industry. We have apps. It's just the variety of the kinds of businesses that are here are amazing. And for our youth, we have Lauren. Did I have a youth on here? For our youth, we have Lauren. We have Jayla. Let me take this down so you guys can see me. We have Lauren. We have Jayla. We have Jordan. We have Christiana Bennett. And we have Wisdom Walker. Did I forget any of the youth, Miss Coach Singleton?
Nope, you got all of them.
So shout them out in the chat. These are the businesses that are competing for these spots in the business shower. So they are shouting you guys out. Yay, everyone. Woo, woo, drum roll. All right. Any last words? Any final words? What do you guys want to say?
You all did wonderful.
I would have, go ahead, Miss Sadie. I would just say, don't let this discourage you. Keep going, right? Like as we said in the beginning, we can't give everyone a business shower, but no, just making it to this point was half the battle. This is an achievement in itself. So if you don't hear your name tonight, know that it's not personal. You did the work and just keep going, right? And so I'm so excited and so proud of all of you. And you definitely deserve to give yourself a congratulations and a pat on the back.
Yes, Erica, well said.
Well said. And don't let this be the end. like we said, we want to see you guys prosper. We want to see you guys, like, we want to make sure that when we see y'all bright lights for y'all business CEO making the top fours 500 and everything, you know, we want to see all of that. And we want to make sure we can say, I know them. I know them. So don't sit here and think because you just got to this point that this is the end. This is the beginning. This is the beginning. Take it and run with it.
You've been equipped with a business plan and a pitch and more knowledge than you had when you first showed up. So those are plus. Do something with that.
Absolutely. This is amazing. I'm trying to get all the comments. They're coming in so fast. All right. You guys see your comments coming in. I'm trying to post them all. All right.
And one more thing. Like we said, this is a family. You guys have actually bonded and everything. Even the ones that do not actually make it to the final honorees, come and support those who actually made it. Come and show them the love and support, just like they would have done for you. You know, make sure you show out and actually give them all the kudos and all the love behind everything they've been through, because they've been through the fire with you guys. And then on top of that, you will actually be able to see what it's all about, to be able to carry that information on to those who you feel like need to go through the program next year. And you'll have more knowledge on what they're going to see and what they're going to go through when they get to the end.
Love it. Love it. Yes.
Absolutely. I agree with you, Rodney. And like we said earlier, it's all about networking, right? So just because you're not on the stage doesn't mean who you need isn't in the room.
That's
so
right.
Show up and show out.
That's right. I'm loving the love.
Should we sing what's the song? See You Again. I can't think. It's been a long day. I just want to know, like, before we announce it, like, what were you guys feeling like Saturday when we woke up? Do you guys remember the moment that you woke up Saturday morning and there was no class?
Did you wake up Saturday morning?
I woke up Saturday morning and I think I was like, oh my God.
That's right, Nika.
Relief. Some people said relief. But you guys promised us that you were going to keep this day, keep Saturdays as your day to work on your businesses. We always say as business owners, we do not have time, but I even take that for myself, because if I can get up Saturday morning and coach every Saturday morning, every Wednesday, then Tuesday and Thursday with the kids, I have time to my business. So take that to know that it's all in discipline, consistency, and dedication. And meet us there. Let's have a bar. I'm ready to party. I'm excited. It's going to be a red carpet, guys. I want y'all to get y'all on the red carpet for interviews. All of this. All of the fun stuff. We have so many fun things planned for you. Our VIP event is July 21st. That's that Friday before the Business Shower event. Make sure you grab your tickets there. That is for our VIPs. That's for our honorees and their closest family, as well as a very, very, very limited number of tickets for our guests. So make sure you grab your tickets for the VIP event to make sure you come and celebrate and party with our honorees. So without further ado, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to announce the finalists for our 2023 Business Showers. So all my finalists, I need videos. So go ahead and start your recording. I want to see real-time reactions. I want to see if you start crying. I want to see if you scream. I want to see if you pass out. I want to see it all. Please don't leave us out of the journey. I know we're virtual and I can't capture it, but I want to see it all. I'm that mom, and when you get that first letter that you want to talk through for college, that's me. I'm that mom. I want to be involved. I want to see and hear it all every step of the way. I want to cheer for you. I want to push you along. I want to be your cheerleader in business. So don't leave us out of the action. You definitely got to record yourself and send it to us. Don't edit it because I know y'all. Oh my God, my hair was out of place. I know how we do. I don't want to see any of that. I want the raw footage. Okay, promise. Y'all gotta promise me in the chat before I show the video. I don't see no promises. I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing either. I got one promise. I got promise. Y'all videos are going. Promise. Promise. Okay, we're here. Angie said we're here. Angie, I need a promise. Angie. Pinky square. Ruby. I need a promise. I need a promise. This is so hilarious. All right, let me find this video. Y'all gonna be through with me.
Let's
All
go.
right, so coaches, are we ready? Drum roll, please. All right, and without further ado, we are going to announce our 2023 Business Shower Honorees. Woo! All right, guys, here we go.
Dun, dun, dun.
The silence feels so loud. Trying to take the comment off. Okay. Are we ready?
We're ready.
I'm trying to find the video, guys.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Woo. Here we go. It's scary. Okay. Here we go. Coaches. How do y'all feel? Congratulations, everyone. How are y'all feeling? Drop it in the chat. We need them videos ASAP. How are y'all feeling? Tell us how you're feeling, coaches. Thoughts?
Excited, honored, and everything. Congratulations to all those who made it. Congratulations to all those who made it to this point. Like I said, if you was not chosen, please understand that we could not pick everyone, and you guys did awesome all throughout the time that you went through the training. Every week in and every week out, you showed up and you showed out. But please understand that it was a hard choice to make. It was a very hard choice to make, and like I said again, you all in our books are honorees and finalists. So continue to push forward, continue to show out, and continue to be a blessing with y'all businesses out here in the community, and continue to push it and push it and push it and move forward. And congratulations to you all.
So, ladies, because we don't have any gentlemen left in the program. Ladies, I am so proud of you. Each and every one of you are amazing. I echo Rodney when he said it was a very tight race. We factor in everything. And for those that do not know, there were 3 portions. They had to complete a business plan. They had to pitch their business. There was the community vote piece. And they also had an attendance and participation. And when I say it came down to the nitty gritty when selecting these finalists, it really was that close. I know my coaches are relieved. I know I am relieved. I know Erica is relieved. But just for a moment, because we got to get busy, preparing for the ultimate business shower and networking event. But I just want you all to know that though we announced the finalists, you are our winners. And I'm so excited and proud for the ones that's going to be celebrated as an honoree that have made it to this point. We still have to announce our top 3 spaces. So if you were not a part of the business shower program, we are giving away 3 cash incentives at the business shower for our top 3. Each person was ranked based on their performance in the program in those 3 categories that I talked about. And so the top 3 amongst their peers will be getting cash incentives at the business shower and networking event. We do have a top 3 and we have a top spot for our youth. So 1 youth will be getting the cash incentive and 3 adults will be getting the cash incentive at the business shower. We want to see you there. Go ahead and purchase your tickets now. Fill it up, run it up, and come and meet us on July 22nd at the Omni Hotel. It's been a pleasure. Again, I'm Donnie Williams. I'm the founder and the executive director for the Freedom in Me Business Shower Art organization, and it was an honor for you to join us and be with us tonight. Until next time, guys, we love you. And we're going to end it with, hey, freedom.
It's me.
Wait, someone was on mute. Someone was on mute. We got to do it one more time. Hey, freedom.
It's me.
In the chat, can we do it as they're doing it in the chat? Type it as we go out. Hey, freedom. It's me. It's me. It's me. It's me. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, guys. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Bye-bye.